Welcome back, people. We got some more Fishing Planet for you guys here again today. Blue Crab Island, we are fishing on iOS, but don't worry, this will work on Android, it will work on PlayStation, PS4, PS5, Xbox, it will work on PC, it'll work on everything. So if you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well for new updates on Fishing Planet. When those updates drop, I'll let you guys know. And of course, always live stream with Facecam and Mike. I've been playing this game for now a little over 6 years, and today I am targeting the common snook and unique snook. But before I do that, I'm going to go to tackle here and go to barbless hooks. I need to buy some barbless hooks. Now, you don't have to have barbless hooks. You can just use a 4/0 or 5/0, even a 6/0, and that will work just fine. But for me, today I'm going to get barbless hooks. Now, the reason why I say barbless hooks is because they always give you that little bit more XP. So if you're interested in trying to level up that little bit quicker, barbless hooks is definitely the way to go. Alright, so we've got that. I've got some on there. I've got some small minnows. On this one, I'm going to change it. I'm going to put on the 5/0 barbless. If not, you can just use a 5/0. That's fine. It will still do the same thing. I'm going to use some shiners as well. And then I'm also going to be using this one here today, which is the bottom sniper. Really good rod. I like this one. I've got a 6/0 on there with the large minnow. And then I'm also going to be using this one here. So let's change that. I'm going to put on there a 4/0 barbless. If not, just a 4/0 would be fine. And then some more. Oh, I could use cut bait. Small. I've got small cut bait. I ain't got any medium cut bait. Let me go to the shop real quick. Let's go to baits. And let's get ourselves some medium cut bait here somewhere. Where is it? Shiners. We'll have a little bit more of those. There you go. Medium cut bait. Alright, so I'm going to get a little bit of that. Not too much. Just enough to catch a good amount of snook. There we go. And we go back to our inventory and then equip our medium cut bait. Let's head over into Blue Crab Island. So to do this, where I'm about to fish, the best thing is if you don't have a boat and you've just got into Blue Crab Island, to get anywhere on a kayak is going to take an insanely long time. Whereas if by doing it the way I'm doing it, you don't even need the boat. So you can, from here at the dock straight ahead, we can catch some striped bass and tarpon and stuff. But today we are going to target, if we show you real quick, let's have a look. So black drum as well, we're going to definitely get some of that at some point. But here, this is what we are after, the common snook or unique snook or trophy snook. So shiners, large minnows and scaled sardines. It doesn't say medium cut bait there, but just because it doesn't say it doesn't mean we cannot use it. So if we walk along the dock here, and then we're going to walk up here, we're going to come straight through here, and this is where we are going to be fishing here today. Let's have a look. Are we at a peak time? Nope, we're not. So I'm going to go straight to the next morning. Go to extend. I don't mind about losing a bit of cash. That's fine. I've got not an insane amount of cash, but I know that I can easily make a ton of cash back. So let's go to rod stands. We're going to put out our rods here. I'm going to be a little bit greedy here today, just because I want to try and catch as much as I can for you guys. So I am going to be using 5 rods. Let's cast it out. Of course, you don't need to use 5. You can use 1. You still will catch fish. But I just like to use 5, just so that way I can try and catch as many as I can, as quick as I can. It kind of ups my chances of getting those fish that little bit quicker. And we got a little bit of interest already by the sound of it on that rod, so that's good. Let's get that one out there. Let's exchange that rod. Let's pick it up. So always fish peak times. That's the way how you're going to get those bigger fish, and of course you're going to catch fish a lot quicker. So we got a fish on pretty much straight away. We started at 5. It's 5:03, and we've caught that on the medium cut bait. And there's the snook that I am going for. Let's go into camera mode real quick. Does he hold it up with one hand still? Yes, she does. Okay. Let's go to keep. We're going to reset that one back out there. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh no, nobody saw that. Let's do it again. Yeah, and there we go. Right, so I'm going to pull out the map. I'm going to set a marker for this one. I was meant to do that for the last video, but I did show a map for the last video. I just did not set a marker, so I'm going to go to hit the marker there. I think I'm going to need to buy some, so let's get quite a few. There you go. We've got 33 markers, and then that way we can start setting markers for each fish. Okay, so if I press that, the marker, it says set for the last fish. There you go. So I've set that marker now. That is now set. There you go, and you can see it just out there in front of me. Right, let's get our next rod out. This one's got the 5/0 barbless with the shiners. I'm just going to be casting all around that bit of tree just there. So just in front of me, anywhere around those two logs is where I have had quite a few unique snook over I don't know, a couple of years or so. A year or so, whatever. Yeah, so I know that's a good spot, so I'm going to get all of them there. I could mess around with a lure rod if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use bait. I did enjoy, I must say, I definitely did enjoy using the, actually, I'm going to need to. I can't use those rods. Yeah, all right, we'll mess around with the spinner. I did enjoy fishing on the boat from the last video. That was nice. It's not very often I have fished off a boat, so it was nice to get back on a boat and do a bit of fishing. We got a fish on. That's on that rod there. So I'm going to use 4 bait rods and kind of mess around a little bit with the lure rod and see if we get any interest with that. I thought I ended up bringing my other bait rod. I must have moved it into the home storage. It's alright. Again, that was on the medium cut bait, so that's a bowfin. So when I'm on iOS, I don't really tend to make any edits, to be honest. I kind of just let the video run out. I want to show you guys real time, however long it takes for me to catch a fish. That's kind of how long it's going to take for you guys. We had a big freeze up there. Quite a big freeze up. You do get that sometimes. That does happen on mobile. Sometimes it's not bad, but it's kind of like a slow motion type. It kind of stutters and stuff sometimes. But if it does do that, you can of course always adjust the graphics settings, which we made a video on that. We do have a playlist of Just Fishing Planet, so if you're stuck on any fish mission or any fish monster mission, or you're trying to find a hot spot or you want to catch a certain fish, 450 plus videos of Just Fishing Planet. Anything you need to find or anything you want to do, you would definitely find it in our playlist. So maybe check that out if you're interested. There's another snook. That's the one we're going for. I don't know if we're going to be lucky enough to get a unique throughout this video, but I'll definitely give it my best shot. We'll let it run on for a little bit. Normally I do make videos for around about the 8 to 10 minute mark, but when I'm on iOS, I have been letting the videos run on that little bit longer, just so that way I can show you guys more of what I'm doing. I'm going to speed reel this one real quick just to get it out of the way, so I don't have to keep putting it down. And then we had a bit of a freeze up there. It's running a little bit glitchy today, and I think that probably is, sometimes it does help to kind of close the app down and restart the app. But I've been playing it for a little bit, and obviously I think because over a long period of time, it's the same as when I'm playing on PC or even on PS5. If I'm playing Fishing Planet for an insane amount of hours, sometimes it does get a little bit laggy and a bit glitchy. I'll close the application, set it back up again, and normally that does fix my problem. Alright, let's put that one down. Let's change back over onto the lure rod. Now I am going to quickly show you this setup as well, just in case you guys wonder what kind of rod setup I've got there for the lure. So the rod line weight is up to 55 pound. We've got 48 pound braid on there, and then the reel is at 48.5. Now I'm going to use a different type of lure. I don't think I've got many lures on me actually, to be precise. I probably should have brought some. Yeah, I don't. They're all X series. I'm going to have to buy something from the shop, something that you guys might have. Buzzbait is definitely a good thing to go for in here, that's for sure. And so are the poppers as well. I'm gonna go with, I gotta be level 55 for a popper. Okay, or I could get the I can get the 5-aught. That'll do. All right, and then let's go and equip that. That is there. Equip, there we go. Alright, let's give the popper a bash. I know the popper works good over the other spots for the tarpon. That works absolutely amazing, but I don't think I've ever tried using this popper here for snook, if I'm honest. I think it's probably gonna be the first time. So I'm keeping my finger on the reel button and I'm tapping the strike button to try and get the motion there where it says popping. I'm trying to get that going. The more dots we got, the more the fish are going to like it. Most of the time with the popper, oh, I missed it there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but in the water, it didn't actually hit my lure, but I did see it come up towards my popper there. So I'm going to cast this time and I'm going to put auto reel, and I'm just going to keep my finger on the strike button. Keep tapping strike button, so that way I don't have to hold my finger on that. So there you go. So now I can just keep tapping the strike button. Popper is on 2 dots. I keep on going from 1 to 2 dots. As long as you get at least 1 dot on the popper, there is still a chance you're going to catch a fish. And again, I got lots of interest there. There we go. So again, this is real time, no edits. That's a good sized fish by the looks of it. Oh wow, well, not as big as what I thought it would have. I was expecting it to be a lot bigger than that, if I'm honest, but that's all right. Okay, this one's definitely a better sized fish. Oh yeah, definitely. There you go. This is the fish that we're looking for. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a gar, because we can get also unique gar here. And of course, we can get bowfin. And it's looking like it's a snook. It is a snook. It's either trophy or unique. Oh, wow, it's not. It's a common. And that was at £11. The game is really freezing up a little bit. I really should have shut the app down and before I restarted it. I should have shut the app down before hitting record and restarted, but that's all right. You can kind of see what I'm doing anyway still. That's the main thing. It's a little bit slow, a little bit glitchy, but we're still getting the job done. All right, this one don't look like a bad size. I'm surprised for £11 snook. That really did give me a pretty good fight. I was expecting it to be so much bigger, but yeah, that one's £21, and it probably reeled in easier than the last one, if I'm honest. That looks pretty good though, doesn't it? And there we go. Good old Fishing Planet. Alright, let's go back. We go to keep. It's not bad. Obviously, I probably will get a bit more XP than you guys if you're not running premium. Nobody saw that, so that's alright. Yeah, I'm running premium, so obviously the premium helps to give that little bit more cash, that little bit more XP, and obviously the barbless hook, that helps you get that little bit more cash and XP. So if you've got any bait coins, definitely buy some barbless hooks. It's going to help you level up that little bit quicker. Well, let's go back to this one. Put this one back out. So I know the popper works here, because obviously we caught a fish. But as I said, that's the first time of me ever using a popper at this location. I've used the buzz bait quite a lot in this place and this major popper, but just never here. Let's cast out again. Even though I'm only getting 1 to 2 dots on the popper though, it's still good because I'm still catching fish and I've still got interest, so it is working here from this location. I'm just gotta have a bit of patience, and you never know, I might end up being able to hook that unique maybe on this one here. One of my rods have got snagged up, one of the lines. I don't know which one. One thing I have noticed at this place is when you're fishing at this location, sometimes you can get quite a few snags. So max drag is probably recommended, which is where you're pushing all your rod, reel and line and everything to the limit, to the point where it's almost going to break, but it never actually snaps. And that's the way I like to fish. Again, if you don't really understand max drag, it's just about balancing your line and your reel and leader with your rod. I've done many videos on max drag, so you could check out in the playlist. If you don't understand it, there's plenty of videos on max drag to help you guys kind of understand the way max drag works. Alright, well, we didn't manage to get a unique whilst recording this one, and that's just the way it goes. As I said, I try not to make edits on iOS, just because however long it's taking for me to catch a fish, I want that to be the same time for you guys as well. But come here, check out this spot if you've never fished here. Again, it don't matter what platform you're on, Xbox or PC or PS4 or iOS or Android and so on. It doesn't matter what platform you're on, as long as you're fishing the same location and you're using the same lure or the same bait as me. That's the most important thing. Hook size, bait and the fish location. Now of course you can catch fish pretty much anywhere in pretty much every lake, but if you fish the certain spots that I fish, it's just going to make your fishing experience that little bit more better, and that's why I'm here, to hopefully you guys fish some of these spots that I fish and you manage to catch as fast as I do, and you manage to catch those big fish as well. Smack that like button if you're still enjoying Fishing Planet as well. Leave your comments below. I always try my best to respond to every comment, and I'm thinking this is looking like a bit of a better fish. We got it on the video without no edits. Yeah. Sorry, I get a bit hype. There it is. That's the one we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the one that I always try to show you without making an edit. That is so awesome. Yeah, I remember fishing here before though for unique common snook, and I did catch it without making any edits before, so I was a little bit confident, if I'm honest. Probably too confident, but I was confident. Again, I do have premium, so I get more cash and XP, but 2,000 XP there and 1,678 cash. We're definitely keeping that. There we go. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. Make sure you subscribe. We've got more Fishing Planet coming tomorrow as well. And of course, I do update daily videos on YouTube. We update all the time. There's a video every day. If it's not Fishing Planet, it will be at least something else. I'll try to show new games, old games, pre-order games as well. You can also follow me so you never miss out on updates on Fishing Planet. You can follow me on Twitter. Link for that will be in the description below. And of course, we do have Instagram as well, which is YT Bubbles Way. No capitals, no spaces. You can follow me on one of those platforms so you never miss out on updates. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. Oh no, we can't leave. We can't leave it. We can't. There's no way. It just wouldn't be right, would it? It just would not be right. Could we have back-to-back unique? Oh, I don't know. I guess that's probably a little bit too much to ask for, but it's still another fish. There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm just looking like a pro. Believe me, it will work the same for you guys as well. Unique long-nosed gar. Wow. Not as much XP there, because it is a gar. Obviously, it's different for the XP for the gar. 1,500 cash, though. We'll definitely take that. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. This was real time, no edits. Come check it out yourself. Let me know if you catch unique as well. We catch you people again soon for some more fun and games. I am out.